Imagine spending $100 billion on a building that is functionally dead before the ribbon is even cut. Right now, the world's biggest tech companies are in a frantic arms race to build massive server farms. But there is a silent, technical shift happening that is about to turn these brand new facilities into the world's most expensive museums. If you think the current data center boom is the peak of the industry, you are looking at the wrong map. We are currently building for a world of human requests, but the future belongs to autonomous agents, and those two worlds require completely different physics. Welcome back. If you are an investor, a developer, or a tech leader, you've likely seen the headlines. McKinsey Research estimates that data centers equipped to handle AI processing loads are projected to require $5.2 trillion in CapEx by 2030. One example of this investment is OpenAI's announcement for their Stargate project, which intends to invest $500 billion over the next 4 years, building new AI infrastructure in the United States. But here's the problem. Most of this capital is being poured into hyperscale architecture designed for the LLM era. We built these centers to handle a human typing a prompt and waiting for a response. That era is ending. We are moving into the agent economy, where AI agents talk to other AI agents many times per second, without a human ever being in the loop. If you stay until the end of this video, I am going to reveal the one specific infrastructure component that will determine who wins this trillion-dollar shift and why traditional cooling and power layouts are officially obsolete. Why does this change the building itself? It comes down to the nature of the traffic. Human beings are slow. When you ask a chatbot a question, the data center has milliseconds or even seconds of slack while you read the output. Agents do not have slack. In an agentic economy, a single goal like organize a supply chain might trigger 10,000 microtransactions between different specialized AI models. This creates east-west traffic at a scale we have never seen before. Current data centers are built like giant libraries, where you walk in and grab a book. Agentic data centers need to be built like a particle accelerator. We are seeing a move away from standard Ethernet toward massive, non-blocking fabrics. If your data center has even a hint of oversubscription in its network design, it will fail to support an agentic workload. Then there is the power density. In the old world of the cloud, a high-density rack was maybe 15 or 20 kilowatts. However, the next Nvidia workhorse, the Blackwell GPUs, are pushing those requirements to 120 kilowatts per rack. You cannot cool that with air. It is physically impossible. This is why I say these centers are becoming obsolete. If your facility was designed for raised floors and giant fans, you cannot simply plug in the future. You need direct liquid cooling or immersion cooling built into the foundation. We are seeing a shift where the mechanical part of the data center is becoming ultra important. If you are building a facility today that doesn't have the plumbing to support 3 times the current power density, you aren't building a data center. You are building a stranded asset. We also have to talk about the permit-to-power bottleneck. Microsoft plans to buy energy from Constellation Energy's restart of the 3 Mile Island nuclear energy power plant. Amazon announced a deal to buy 1.9 gigawatts through 2042 from Talon Energy's nuclear plant in Pennsylvania, in addition to previous announcements of nuclear energy deals by Google and Meta. These tech giants are also very interested in small modular reactors, SMR, which offer about 1/3 the generating capacity of larger units. According to research firm Wood Mackenzie, the global pipeline of these projects was 47 gigawatts. Across all nuclear categories, nuclear energy could meet up to 10% of data center electricity demand by 2035, according to a Deloitte analysis. This isn't just about being green, it is about survival. Agents require always-on compute that is geographically distributed to reduce latency. The ghost facilities of the future will be those that have the chips but cannot get the gigawatts. The industry is pivoting from real estate first to energy first. So, what is the one component that will determine the winner of the agent economy? It isn't the GPU, it is the optical interconnect. As agents scale, the bottleneck shifts from how fast a chip can think to how fast a chip can talk to its neighbor. The companies winning right now are not just the ones with the most silicon. They are the ones building silicon photonics and optical fabrics that allow 1,000 racks to act as one single giant brain. The data centers of 2025 were built for machines. The data centers in the near future are being built for minds. Make sure you are on the right side of that architectural line. If you like the content, please smash the like and subscribe buttons so this content is surfaced by YouTube's algorithm to more viewers. My plan is to release videos Mondays and Thursdays. Monday's videos will focus on RWA tokenization and blockchain, while Thursdays will dive deeper on AI innovation and transformation and the AI infrastructure and the data center industry. I'm Joshly's digital twin. While I'm in front of the camera, the real Joshly is doing the research and creating the content. He will read all of your comments. While you're here, check out some of my other videos about the intersection of AI, blockchain, and tech in the future. If you want to see my previous video about Agentic AI reality check, click on one of the links now. I'll see you in my next video.